Hello, my fellow gamers. This is Sandrock Custom coming to you from the Sandrock Custom Gaming channel. I just wanted to take a quick minute or two to give you an update on how things are going here on the channel. This is the first video channel update, so to speak. I've been doing this channel for about 2 months now. Seriously doing it for 2 months. I've had the channel forever. Everybody gets a channel whenever they create a YouTube account. Yeah, I started uploading videos back in May and started with the Shadowrun series, actually. For those of you that have been looking for more of those episodes, that series is currently on hold. I'm not going to be continuing it at this time, and unfortunately what that comes down to is the lack of views. I love the game, I really enjoyed this series, but there were a couple of problems. The first problem, as I said, was views. There just weren't that many. The other problem, too, was that it was my first video series, and you grow a lot doing this kind of thing, even within a couple of videos, and that series started rough. Just really, really rough. When you create a Let's Play series, the beginning of the series, the first episode is always your most viewed, 9 times out of 10. Currently with the Spelunky series, that's actually not true. Episode 6 has more views than Episode 1, but not by much. And that's because I linked it elsewhere because there was a funny clip near the end, and so that's the only reason it has more views. But again, generally speaking, the first episode is going to be the one with the most views, and I believe currently episode 1 is sitting at like 24 views or something like that. Compare that to Spelunky, which has over 100, and it unfortunately comes down to a numbers game for me. So I probably will finish it at some point, but I don't know. I'm just not really happy with where the series is at. I'm not really pleased with the format. I need to rethink it a little bit, and I may actually just have to start over with the Dragonfall games or even the Hong Kong games later on. As for Spelunky, things there are going quite well. I believe at this point, episode 10 should be uploaded. The reason I'm not uploading another Spelunky episode today is because I actually ran out of episodes to upload. Here's what happened. A week ago from Sunday, so this would have been Sunday the 17th, I decided to just kind of, on a whim, I said, you know what, I'm going to play Spelunky, I'm going to try to beat it, I'm going to start up this series, and I ended up recording like 5 episodes or something. Then the next day I recorded a couple more, and I ended up in a situation where I'm like, okay, I could release 3 videos a week for the next 2 weeks, or I could release a video every single day, and that sounded really exciting to me. So that's what I did. And the plan was on the following Sunday, that would have been Sunday the 24th, I would record at the same rate, get the same thing going, and I would be able to just really get an episode out every day of the week, and it would be great. I wasn't able to do that. I only got 3 episodes recorded, and I said, oh, that's fine, I'll record more on Monday. Problem was, between Monday and today, which is Wednesday, a lot of different things have happened in my personal life. Every single time I've been in the window of recording. I generally record my videos in the morning if I'm going to do it during the weekday. That's because I work in the evenings. And so usually, I'll get up, make myself some coffee, and I'll record and, do a little bit of editing and maybe finish up the editing later that evening. Well, every single day this week, there's been some what's the phrase? Some unforeseen circumstances, basically, that have come up, and just haven't really been able to get in enough time to record like I had wanted to. And of course, if I can't record the footage, then I can't edit the footage, and if I can't edit the footage, I can't upload it. So, that was Monday through Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. Today I said, you know what, tonight I'm going to come home, I'm going to record some more footage, and then I got slapped with another migraine. Those of you that have been viewers since the beginning and were watching the Shadowrun series, remember I took a very long hiatus from that series because I suffer from chronic migraines. It's actually fairly recent that I've started to deal with these, but they are severe, and I'm still trying to figure out what the heck is going on with them. Well, unfortunately today I got hit with one, and it happened right before I went into work, and I had to go into work because I have to eat, and so I ended up being at work all day with a migraine, and in between in between situations where I had to interact with people, I was staying in the dark, trying to, maintain the light sensitivity. It just wasn't good. So got home tonight, and even though I've got the free time, I just don't have the energy. My headache is gone, but for those of you that are aware of what migraines do, they have a lot of lingering effects. They really take it out of you. So I just don't have the energy to record gameplay footage tonight. So I'm not quite sure when the next episode will be. Hopefully in the next couple of days. I'm hoping to record some footage tomorrow and, give you guys some videos over the weekend. I might upload on Sunday if I can to try and, keep it at about 6 episodes a week. So that's where the Spelunky series is. As for Heroes of the Storm, I'm kind of taking a break from Heroes of the Storm right now. Frankly, I'm just kind of bored with it. I don't know. It's one of those things that I come back to the game quite often, and I enjoy it when I'm there, and then when I'm done with it, I am done with it. I just don't want anything to do with it. And quite frankly, it's a really hard game to compete with. I did a collaboration video, the ETC Groupies build. It was a lot of fun to make, and I did get a decent amount of views, and until the Spelunky series, it was my most viewed video series, but it was still pretty low overall, I have to say. And I kind of feel like Heroes of the Storm has capped in terms of the amount of people it's going to bring in for me. And the thing is, guys, this isn't all about the views for me. I don't want to give that impression because it's not. But I'm a new channel, and it's really important to me that I expand my audience so that I can build up a community. That's actually what I'm really interested in right now, is building a community around the videos and start to get some good feedback about what games people want to see. And it's a bit of a chicken and egg problem, right? I would have no problem recording an obscure game series and doing it if that's what my fans wanted, but right now my audience is still pretty small, and I really appreciate all of you that have been commenting on the videos, liking the videos, subscribing. I see that I've been getting some shares here and there. It means a lot to me. It means the world to me, in fact, and I really want you guys to know I appreciate that, and you're the reason I do this. It's been great to see the community grow in the couple of months I've been doing this. Nevertheless, I would like the audience to grow, and I'd like to get some more subscribers. And in order to do that, I have to be smart about what games I play and how to grow the audience so that we can actually build up a community. And then once we've got a community started, maybe we can all figure out together, hey, what would be fun to play, what would be fun to interact with. We can kind of go that direction. And right now, I'm not seeing Heroes of the Storm fitting in quite as well as I had hoped it would. That might change in the future, but for now, it's just the way it is. As for future projects, I have 2 games that I'm kind of kicking around whether or not to start up a series with. I'll say up front, one of them is Hearthstone. I've actually been playing quite a bit of that, and it's made me wonder if there might be a video series in there somewhere. That's a pretty competitive space, but maybe there's something unique I could contribute to that space. We'll see. I'm not going to mention what the other one is because I'm fairly certain that I am going to go through with it, but I also don't want to set up false expectations if it doesn't work out. But if that does happen, it'll probably happen sometime mid-August. In the meantime, my plan is to continue making more Spelunky videos. Maybe pick up a couple of games on the side here, do some one-off videos. I've also thought about jumping into some other roguelike games, or roguelite games as they're sometimes called. Maybe doing, FTL or Don't Starve, just kind of like single sessions that don't take a lot of time. We'll see. Why don't you guys let me know if there's a specific game you'd like me to play, especially if it's something short, wouldn't take a lot of time. I'm totally up for doing, some one-off series on request. The Spelunky series, of course, kind of has an indefinite period of time. It's done when it's done. I don't know how long it's going to take for me to beat that game. But that's kind of the state of things right now. One other thing on the Heroes of the Storm thing, and part of the reason I lost Steam there, I think I'm going to be playing some video footage of this over this audio I'm recording, but I'd actually recorded a ton of Heroes of the Storm footage, and I kind of hit a delay in my pipeline because of personal things going on in life, and then Blizzard dropped the huge patch that came out either right before or right with the Gul'dan release, and all of a sudden all of the footage that I had recorded was completely obsolete because they made so many balance changes. And so while I could have recorded commentary for those videos, I didn't feel like it would be the correct thing to do given how many changes there were to the game. It just didn't feel right to me, because I would be making commentary on these characters that at the time of the video's release would be completely different. Zagara being one of the biggest examples, Kerrigan as well. Both of those are fairly common characters, at least right now. And so it just didn't really feel right, and so I think I ended up losing about 8 episodes worth of footage that I had pre-recorded for Heroes of the Storm, and so that took a lot of motivation out of me as well. It also taught me not to put too much stock in pre-recording footage for a game that frequently updates, like Heroes of the Storm, like Hearthstone, like these kind of persistent games that are being updated on a regular basis. So that's kind of the state of things, guys. Things are going well. We're off to a great start here. I'm very excited about this channel and its potential. I don't see it stopping anytime soon. So thank you all so much for being part of it. And if you've actually listened to the end of this video, I really do appreciate it. So thanks so much for giving me your time. There will be more episodes of Spelunky coming out soon. You can look forward to that new series probably mid-August, unless there's any kinds of major problems. And I hope you guys will stick around for that extra content. Thanks so much for watching. We will talk to you later.